Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to This Is Real Life. I'm your host, Sheri, and on today's Skincare Saturday, you asked for it, you got it. Can't nobody say, I don't do what the people want. In this Skincare Saturday video, we are testing 2 CC creams. I know, right? We are gonna do a 12-hour test. And what are we testing? We're doing a little versus, a little clash of the titans. And you guys are gonna be super excited when I tell you what 2 products we are testing. In this corner, we have Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Aging Perfector. And in this corner, we have No7 Airbrush Away Tinted Skin Perfector. I know, right? Got my receipt from the Walgreens. The No7 Tinted Skin Perfector. I got the color medium. We don't know. I literally based it off the top of the box. $11.24. And the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Aging Perfector was $14.99. So fairly comparable in price. And I know how you guys just love the Neutrogena, and I loved No7 skincare. So I thought, perfect, let's battle. So here's what I thought we would do. It's 9:48, so let's call it 10 in the morning. I'm gonna wear these 2. I'm gonna put, don't forget, Neutrogena is gonna go on the 1 earring side, and No7 is gonna go on the 2 earring side. We're gonna split them right down the middle, and I'm gonna wear these for 12 hours. So at 10 o'clock tonight, we'll see how they did. For the Neutrogena, this is a 1 fluid ounce. It does say that it is moisturizing retinol treatment with sunscreen, broad spectrum SPF 20. And it says it instantly erases the look of imperfections, smooths out skin texture, and reduces the appearance of fine lines. Neutral to tan 40. I don't know what that means. Now, the No7, a little bit less expensive. This is a tinted skin perfector. Its multitasking formula combines the benefits of skincare with sheer coverage for a satin finish. Color adjusting formula helps make flaws disappear. It does say it's velvety soft, easily blended, and so light you'll forget it's even there. 1.3 fluid ounces, so you get a tiny bit more in here for a little less than you do in here. They both claim they're going to diminish our look of fine lines. They're gonna give us a really nice finish on our skin. They're gonna make us look younger. The flaws are gonna go away. This is like magic in a fucking bottle, both of these guys. That's why Neutrogena and No7 are in today's battle. You may be asking yourself, what is the difference between a BB cream and a CC cream? Because when I was in the Walgreens, I asked myself that very same question. And this is what I discovered in my quick Google search. CC cream is a cosmetic product that's advertised to work as a sunscreen, foundation, and moisturizer all in one. There's an added benefit of color correcting, hence the name CC. CC cream is supposed to target discolored areas of your skin, eventually evening out your skin's dark spots or red patches. Even though these don't say they're a BB or a CC, from what I read, these are, in my mind, CC creams. They don't say they are, but what they claim is the exact definition of a CC cream. So there you go. Let's get into it. Let's go ahead and start with Neutrogena Healthy Skin. I have already prepped my face. I want to give these CC creams, the greatest canvas to work on. I wash my face with my ColourPop 4th Ray AM to PM cleanser. I also did a light exfoliation with my ColourPop Aha Moment Exfoliating Enzyme Mask. And then I put on the Reveal Serum from ColourPop as well as the Papaya Face Milk. So that's all done. Skin prepped, ready to go. I brought a primer just in case, but considering these are tinted moisturizers, I don't think we need to prime our face, so I'm not going to. Let's get Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Aging Perfector in the color Neutral to Tan 40 on the 1 earring side of my face. Like I said, Neutrogena claims that it's going to instantly erase the look of imperfections, smooth out skin texture, and reduce the appearance of fine lines. The directions, it just says, apply liberally. No, that says directions for sunscreen use. Yeah, no directions. We'll just go for it. So let's see. It has this nice little pumpity pump. Who knows? When you are trying to color match your face in a drugstore just against like the dot that's on the bottle, it's a fucking crapshoot. So we don't know what's gonna happen. So hopefully it kind of matches. I mean, it says it's supposed to even out my skin tone. Hopefully it just blends right in. So let's do a before picture. Let's do some before pictures. Let's do no CC cream, and then we'll do a before once the CC cream is on, and then we'll do periodic check-ins and then do a final. Does that make sense? So let me take some before pictures of just fresh, clean skin, and then we can see what it looks like after we put the CC creams on. No makeup before pictures have been taken, so let's get this on. Pump it out. Okay, color looks okay to me, so let's go ahead and dot it. Make sure we just get like half of the nose. We're gonna use our fingers to rub it in. Might need a little bit more. It definitely smells like sunscreen. Yeah, we need to blend it on down into the neck. You get a little bit more here. Easy, not thick or sticky. I mean, it literally does feel just like a moisturizer. I definitely am getting the vibe of a dewy finish, but as far as like a coverage, like evening out my skin tone, maybe, but also maybe not. What do you think? And I think I applied like quite a bit, actually, for being honest. Let me check it. I mean, really, I'm not noticing anything really that different. Do I need to put a little bit? I don't want to put a little bit more on. I mean, it's nice. It definitely just feels like exactly what it said, like a tinted moisturizer, but seriously, I don't see like, Neutrogena, weren't you supposed to erase the look of imperfections, smooth out skin texture, and reduce appearance of fine lines? I did put a little bit more on just now. Let's make sure we get it on like half of my lip where my mouth wrinkles are. I mean, it does like sheer out. I really can't even tell where the line of demarcation is from the one earring side to the two earring side. I mean, I guess my skin definitely does look a little bit less shitty. You can see like nothing, and then something looks a little less shitty, right? But what I do like about it is it's not like a full out foundation. I'm not a foundation wearer, even though, there are imperfections in my skin. I like the look of my natural skin showing through any makeup that I apply. Because this is so light and does just feel like a moisturizer, I do kind of dig it. And it does look like it has kind of added some sort of blurring effect. Now, would I go as far to say is like it smoothed out my appearance of fine lines? I don't necessarily know about that. But for the most part, I'm digging it. The only downfall is it does smell a slight bit like sunscreen, but that's it. Okay, so I've washed my hands so that we don't taint the number 7. It says, its color adjusting formula helps make flaws disappear. Silicone blurs the appearance of pores and fine lines. It says for best results, we're supposed to shake well before using. Dot on skin and blend with fingers. And I tried to make sure that both colors were very similar. So I didn't have one side of my face that was one color and another side of my face that was another color. We're shaking. And, ooh, looks a little bit darker. I'm gonna do this, a side-by-side color test. So the difference right away, I can see the number 7's a little bit darker. And another difference right away I can see is that the number 7 looks a tiny bit thicker than the Neutrogena. Now let's get the Neutrogena off my fucking finger. We are supposed to dot it onto our face, so only on the two earring side. This is gonna sound totally weird. It smells like old, like Almay makeup. I don't know. It's not off-putting in the least. Ooh, okay, right away, I feel a difference. This does feel like satiny smooth. You know how sometimes I describe when you rub cornstarch between your fingers, that kind of like, I enjoy the feeling of that. Some people, that's very off-putting to them. They didn't lie. It said like velvety finish, I believe. You can definitely tell the difference in the way it feels. They both feel lovely, but when I'm rubbing the number 7 into my skin, it definitely has this like really smoothie, satiny finish to it. Let's make sure we do this half of my lip. So even though the number 7 is a titch darker, it seems to be blending just fine, and it seems to be matching up with the Neutrogena side. Oh, the feeling of this one is nice. All right, let's take a look. Oh yeah, okay. Just like I did with the Neutrogena, I'm gonna put a little bit more in this area here because you know this is my dark spot side. But again, fine lines don't appear to be any less. I think the nose pores on the number 7 side look a little bit more blurred. Number 7 nose pores, Neutrogena nose pores. They do look a little bit more blurred than the Neutrogena side. Ooh, the number 7 feels nice. Just based off the feeling, I'm digging the number 7. Let's just do a little tiny squeeze more. It's kind of a little bit scary because the number 7, right when you put it on, looks like it's gonna be really dark, but it's not. It blends out beautifully. Now, let's not forget, everybody, take all of this with like a grain of salt. I am no beauty guru. We are simply testing tinted moisturizers, CC creams. Don't come for my application, nothing. That's not what we're doing here. We're just wear testing these 2 CC creams. I am no Tati, I'm not a beauty guru, so there we have that. And I don't expect any of you out there are beauty gurus either. So you may be applying your CC creams just like I am. So there. Don't forget, Neutrogena, number 7. This is gonna be our hour 1 photo. I'll check in periodically throughout the 12-hour wear test and we'll see what's going down. So let me take hour 1 photos. Okay, so I did bring in some bronzer and I was gonna like powder up everything. I don't think I'm going to. I think we just wear it. Like, this is it. I put on my CC cream and I'm out the door. It's not a foundation, it's a fucking tinted moisturizer. So I say we just leave it like this. So that's what we're gonna do. Hour 1, Clash of the Titans. I will check in periodically throughout the day. At the end of 10 hours, we'll see if anything's gotten cakey, creasy. Let's get to, so what am I gonna do today? I'm probably gonna finish painting this bathroom, just gonna run normal errands, just a normal day. I probably am gonna be sweating a lot, so this will be a good indicator. I'm gonna be doing chores, cleaning, what have you. So we're putting this through the test. It's not like I'm just gonna be like sitting at my desk at work or sitting on the couch watching TV. We are putting these to real life test. So I will check back in real soon. Wish me luck. Okay, wait, before I officially start my day, I just turned off my ring light so it's not nearly as like bright on me. And I was looking in the mirror and I wanted to show you guys just a normal bathroom light. I should also go and test out in normal daylight too. So this is just normal everyday bathroom fluorescent lighting. I think they both look pretty darn good. Like, I can't tell that my face is split in half, so they're blended out very nicely. Both of them are giving my face just an overall like my skin but just a hair better look, you know what I mean? Oh, she's not wearing any makeup today, but her skin still looks pretty fabulous. So far, both are not bad. I'm not mad at either one of them in our first hour. So let's go outside in natural, it's bright ass fucking sunlight, and see if it all looks okay too. Okay, I'm literally squinting into the sun. It's like beaming right down at me. So here we are, natural sunlight. I think they both look fine. Again, not hating either one of them during hour 1. Let the test begin. Okay, so it is check-in number 1, and it's super echoey in here. As you can see, I took down everything in the bathroom. I have patched holes. It's been about 4 hours. Right now it's like 2:15. I've been sweating up a storm. I went and ran an errand. I found a cute little bistro table for my front patio off Letgo. So I drove out there, picked that up, went and got a tuna sandwich, ate that. So don't forget, this is the Neutrogena side, and this is the number 7 side. What do we think? I took a deep close-up look. I did notice, but it could have been just because I like went like this in my eye because I had like an eye book smoother. There was a little bit of a bunch up right here, I could tell, on the Neutrogena side. But other than that, at this point to me, 4 hours later, it kind of almost looks like I don't have anything on my face. They both feel exactly the same. For a minute, I was thinking that the number 7 side felt a little bit smoother, but right now they both feel exactly the same. I'm trying not to touch my face very much throughout the day. It's like 1,000,000 degrees outside, so I do feel a little bit sweaty, but other than that, what do we think? Do you guys kind of feel like it looks like I don't even have anything on anymore? Let's do natural light. Number 7 side, Neutrogena side. See, nose pores on the Neutrogena side to me still look large and fucking in charge. On the number 7 side, clearly they're still there, but they don't look nearly as big. Don't you think? So I just snapped some 4-hour pictures, and when I looked at my face from the front, it doesn't look that great, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like my mouth wrinkles are very like, just like when I don't have anything on my face. Is it like absorbing into my skin? My skin doesn't feel wet or sweaty or oily or greasy or anything like that, so that's a good sign. But I don't know. After 4 hours, I just swear to God, it just doesn't look like I have anything on my face. Okay, so I came out to the front yard because clearly the sun has moved over the course of 4 hours. There it is, like just blasted on my face. How do we feel about it? 4 hours of wearing CC creams. I don't know, I just feel like my skin looks kind of the same as it did when I woke up this morning. We'll see what happens in another 4 hours or so. Okay, it's been another 4 hours. It is now 6 o'clock in the evening. I know it doesn't look like I got much done in the bathroom, and that's because I didn't, because I took a 2-hour break to watch Fast and the Furious because Davis is coming over and we're gonna go see Fast and the Furious 9 right now. Let's look at this face. It's been officially 4, 5, 6. It's been 8 hours of wear. I mean, I feel like it looks exactly the same as it did at the 2-hour wear test. Maybe just more melted into my skin. I mean, I really don't think that it looks like I put anything on my face, which I guess is nice in the grand scheme of things, but look at how shiny my nose is. That's not very good. I was seeing if anything's like caked into my wrinkles. Looks like a little cakiness there. I mean, these nose pores are insane. I mean, I just feel, I've been sweating because I did like work in here a little bit and it's hot. Yeah, bathroom light. I just look shiny, real shiny. Maybe I should have put some powder over the top of it to set it in. Now I'm kind of feeling like maybe we do that tomorrow. Like maybe I do this test again tomorrow, but put some powder over the top of it. I will tell you this, my face doesn't feel as smooth as it did 4 hours ago. So that kind of leads me to believe that it's kind of like seeping into my skin like a moisturizing cream. Don't you guys think? I mean, from here, it doesn't look that bad, but also from here, it doesn't look like I have anything on my face at all. And you know what? Maybe that's what it should be. Like, I know that a CC cream is like sheer coverage, but I was looking for a little more, you know, but maybe this is what it is. If that is the case, both of them are doing fine in my opinion. I'm gonna go see Fast and Furious, and then when I get back, I'll check in, and well, then we can kind of decide if I need to wear this again tomorrow, but with powder over the top, which might not be a bad idea. Let's give them a fair shake, right? Okay, I am back from Fast and the Furious 9. It was super great. You may not know this about me, but I am a huge Fast and the Furious fan. I own Fast and the Furious 1 through 8 minus Tokyo Drift because technically, let's be real, that's not part of the Fast and Furious. They can try to say it is, but it's not. If you haven't seen it, Fast and the Furious 9 is pretty amazing. Enough about that. This is not a Fast and the Furious movie review. This is a review on Neutrogena and number 7 CC cream. It has officially been 12 hours of wearing Neutrogena and number 7 on the 2-earring side. I left this door open so that hopefully it would be a little less echoey. Joe is running up and down the hall like he's on crack right now. So it's either super duper echoey with the door closed, or it's not as echoey with the door open, but then we hear crack cat up and down the hall. So what are you gonna do? It's real life. That cat is on crack. Anyways, I took the final pictures, and I was looking very, very closely at what was happening or what happened during the course of 12 hours. So if I, the things I do for science, if I stick my tongue to press out my marionette line wrinkles, number 7 looks fine. Over here, I don't know if you'll be able to tell. See, they're like dirt, looks like dots of dirt have settled into that wrinkle. And I'm wondering if that's like the Neutrogena moisturizer clumped up in there. I didn't notice any on the number 7 side, but for sure in this one right here, see right there? Let me try to scrape it. There definitely looks like dirt dots under my fingernail right now. My crow's feet, for sure. So number 7 crow's feet, they look like, you know, just stretched out crow's feet wrinkles. But now look at the Neutrogena side. I mean, I don't even really need to stretch it out. See it? It's like bunched up in there. So while my wrinkles are the same, these ones almost look deeper because like dirt dots have collected in there. I mean, I didn't rub just this side of my face in dirt. So what is it? I can only think that it is the Neutrogena bunched up and collected in those wrinkles on this side of my face. That's the only thing I can think of, right? And you know what? It could be because the Neutrogena does say it has sunscreen in it while the number 7 does not. So maybe it's that extra whatever sunscreen is. Maybe that's what's making it clump up. I'm not quite sure. I do have one more test that I want to do. So I want to wash my face and see like how much color comes off on the towel. You know what I have? They're right here. The Olay makeup wipes. That would be a good test because I can use one for this side and then a whole different one for this side. I just want to see like how much color actually comes off. Is it, you know, like moisturizing cream that absorbs into my skin? Where did the color go? I have no fucking clue. I feel like the color vanished within the first like hour or so of me putting this on. And now it's just moisturizing cream. Let's test it. Okay, so I've dampened my Olay face wipe one, and I'm going to do the Neutrogena side first. I need to get in those crow's feet, man. Okay, so there definitely is a lot of color coming off. More than I expected. Color, dirt, what have you. There's definitely something coming off. Tons. It looks like I wore foundation. I'm very surprised at how much color has come off on this. That's a lot of tint for a tinted moisturizer. Neutrogena, that is a lot of color. Let's lay that there. So I have a whole new one for this side. Let's get this off. Surprisingly, it's there, but it doesn't look like as much as the Neutrogena, does it to you? I mean, definitely, I'm not saying there's nothing there, but not nearly as much. I don't know why it's so interesting, but it's very interesting. Okay, this is how much came off here. Now, check out the fucking Neutrogena one. Holy shit, right? That's crazy. And if you forgot, remember when I compared them on my finger? The number 7 one looked darker to me than the Neutrogena one. What does that all mean? I don't know. As of right now, this very minute, if I went off of how much color came off on the Olay wipe, Neutrogena is giving me more coverage because obviously there was more color there. But I don't necessarily know if that is true. The scientist in me feels like I need to do more tests. Today's 12-hour wear test is inconclusive. I really couldn't tell you. Actually, I could tell you. I have such a sour taste in my mouth from Neutrogena that I would 100% go with number 7. Not only do you get 0.3 ounces more of product in here, but this is also $3.50 less expensive than this one. I did feel that like satin finish. If I went off just today's 12-hour test, it would basically be coming down to which brand do I like better. I'm not gonna lie about it. There was nothing obscenely wrong with Neutrogena compared to number 7. I felt like they both did kind of exactly what they said they would do. Really, if I were to make a judgment right now, tonight, gun to my head, I know myself, and it would just be like, motherfucking Neutrogena, I'm not picking you no matter how great I think you are. No, it's not happening. I picked number 7, and I don't want to be that way. I really want to have another test because the half and half test is kind of throwing me off a little bit. I want to be able to do like a full on, like rub one thing all over my face, like just get it on there, slather it on there. I could wake up in the morning, put one on, and then do like a bronzer and maybe a powder over my whole face with one. And then in 4 hours, wash that off, and then do another one for another 4 hours and test that. I don't know. The scientist in me is telling me, you're not done. We cannot settle for inconclusive results. We just can't. I'm carrying this over to tomorrow. You're gonna see me in the morning, and we're gonna do like a full face of makeup. We're gonna put on some CC cream and some powder, wear that for 4 hours, and then we'll do it with the other one. There you have it. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It is day 2 of our Neutrogena versus No7 CC cream challenge. I just woke up, brushed my teeth, prepared my face exactly as I did yesterday, and now I'm ready to go. We are gonna do a full face. Start the morning with Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Aging Perfector. Just gonna put it all over my face. Then I'm gonna put some bronzer on, maybe some powder on, wear it for 4 hours, see what happened. Pumpity pump. That looks like a lot, but I am doing my whole face. Let's get it on in here. Just much easier to do your whole face. I feel like I'm getting exactly the amount I would put on if I used this on a regular basis. Still smells like sunscreen, still goes on just kind of like a thicker moisturizer, but I think it blends nicely. It does just kind of enhance my skin just a hair. I wouldn't go as far to say it's like color correcting anything. I don't feel like I need more because I feel like I just slathered a bunch of it on. It doesn't feel like it's sitting on top. It just feels like nice moisturizing lotion that maybe has a little bit of color in it on my skin. So let's bronzer up with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I usually just do my hairline, get it all in there, use bronzer to contour my cheeks and then my jawline. Nothing terribly exciting. We'll bronzer down my sides of my nose for a little extra contour. And then when I'm really, really lazy, I'll take bronzer and put it on as eyeshadow. Who the hell cares? I think I'm looking pretty good. Bronzer seems to be going on fine. And then after that, I usually will put some powder on. I'm really liking, and I don't care what anybody says, controversial or not, the Jeffree Star Luminous Setting Powder because I do like kind of a glow. Slather that on the whole face. Dot a little bit on my forehead first, cheek area, and then I'll just blend all of that in. So now we have officially set this CC cream. So hopefully that helps with any like setting into the fine lines and wrinkles. What I'm looking for is what happened in my creases yesterday. I don't want that to happen today. Who knows? Maybe it made it worse and it's gonna set in even more. I have no idea. Just quick and easy. That took all of like 3 minutes to do. Let's turn off the ring light. I'm not mad at anything. I think my face looks like it's natural. It just looks a little more evened. But I also thought it looked fine yesterday when I first applied it. So there you have that. I am going to wear the Neutrogena for 4 hours today. It is 8:30 in the morning, so 12:30. We'll check in again. We'll see what we think. We'll wash it all off, and then we'll fucking do Groundhog's Day, but with number 7. I'll take a quick before. Today we are making some final results. Who is going to win the Clash of the Titans? I don't know yet. Oh, it's 1,000,000 degrees outside, so when you see me at 12:30, I might be just dripping in sweat. But what a perfect test. We gotta see if this shit holds up in the heat. So I'll see you in 4 hours. Okay, so it has literally been 4 hours of me wearing the full face of the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Aging Perfector. So I've been out running around. While it's hot outside, I've been in my air-conditioned car and air-conditioned stores. So I haven't been sweating up a storm. I did just take my after picture, and what I noticed again with Neutrogena is I'm getting some bunching. Look in this crack. See that dirt line? Right there in that wrinkle. Neutrogena kind of collects in our fine lines and wrinkles. Oh, is that dirt right there? Hold on. I'm calling it dirt when literally I know it's bunched up makeup. But what do we think? 4 hours. I know I probably do look a little glowy, a little dewy, but I don't mind that. And I know I put bronzer and powder on my face, So I do feel like I look like I have makeup on still. Whereas yesterday when we just did the straight CC cream test with nothing over the top, throughout the day it was looking less and less like I had anything on my face. And the only thing I can say is that the bunching in some of my creases, not all of my creases, but some of my creases. So that 4 hours is done. Now let's wash all this off and put on number 7. Face is officially washed and prepped, so we are ready to go in with number 7. It does say shake well. I'm gonna try to remember the amount that I used of Neutrogena and use that same amount. Oh gosh, it's just amazing to me how thick and dark the number 7 is. It's crazy. So it does say like dot all over, and then we'll rub it in, blend it in. The color of this one, I swear, oh gosh, this one feels so much better. It's just satiny, smooth to put on. But it's funny because it's so dark when it comes out, and then I'm putting it on and I'm like, no, this totally matches me. I think we're blended in. I just love the way this one feels. If we were going off feels alone, number 7 all day, every day. So how do we look? Any color correcting going on? How about those dark spots? They still look just as dark. But overall, I feel like it's the same exact finish. There's nothing really different to me between Olay and number 7. Nothing at all. Even the way it looks on my skin kind of looks exactly the same, even though the colors of each one of them are a titch different. All right, I'm doing everything the same. Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Ooh, looking good. Sheri, you're fine. Try to hide that, sagging jawline. Fabulous. A little eyeshadow. Let's powder up. Same powder. Little dot, little dots, little dots, and then we'll just blend all that in. That's it. I think we're good to go. I think I look exactly the same as I did 4 hours ago. The no ring light look. I feel like my skin looks pretty good, but I also felt that way with Neutrogena, so I will take a before picture, and then in 4 hours, we'll check it out again, and then we'll do final scientific results. Okay, so this is it. The final 4 hours of the number 7 full face test. I've taken our after picture and I looked very closely into all my cracks and crevices. I don't see any bunching anywhere, which is a plus. I think the only negative with the Neutrogena, well, A, it's more expensive and you get a little bit less, but B, I did notice bunching in my cracks and crevices. And with the number 7, I did not. But what do you guys think? Get a good look. Let's look at it like this. What do you think? Let's wipe this one off the same as we did with the Neutrogena. Treat everything the exact same way for science. Don't forget, it's not just the number 7 on my face. It's the number 7 plus bronzer plus powder. Oh my God, glasses, seriously. Here's our original Neutrogena, both equally gross. Okay, so final thoughts. Here's what I think. I think they both are pretty much the damn same. For me personally, and I know that you know that as a brand, I'm just not a fan of Neutrogena, but this did have 2 downfalls. The smell of sunscreen, and it did bunch in my cracks and crevices. Whereas this had a nicer scent and it didn't appear to bunch in my cracks and crevices at all. But really, the scientist speaking now, not a person that's just been wronged by Neutrogena time and time again, they're both the same. They're both the same. They both did exactly what they said they would do. For 12 hours and for 4 hours, they both wore just fine. They both felt light. They both felt like moisturizer on the skin. They both gave my skin just that little bit of a zhuzh so that I wasn't walking around barefaced and blotchy all damn day. They both were just fine. Pound for pound, it's a draw. It's a draw. If I had to pick, if I was a CC cream wearer every day, which I should probably be because it is a nice little touch. Price per ounce, number 7 is a better deal because don't forget, Neutrogena was about $15. Number 7 was about $12. You get a little bit more in the number 7 container than you do in the Neutrogena container. To be quite honest, I should probably wear the Neutrogena because you know me in sunscreen. I don't wear it. And this already has sunscreen in it, so that is an added benefit. So if you're looking for something that does have a sunscreen, I'd go Neutrogena. if you don't give two shits about sunscreen like I do, I'd go number 7. The number 7 did feel a little smoother when it went on. I do feel like it did give that sort of airbrush kind of a look. At least the feeling when I was putting it on made me think it was giving me an airbrush type of a look. But really, it's a draw. Gun to my head, had to pick. You guys know that I'm gonna go with number 7. Neutrogena just needs to do a better job on their skincare products and the promises that they make before I can believe in them again. However, I didn't mind this. If someone gave this to me as a gift, I would totally keep it and wear it. I'm gonna continue to wear this until it runs out. I'm not mad at it. I'm just not a fan of the brand as a whole. But honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with either one of these. So I guess your deciding factor would be, they don't come in a shit ton of colors either. So I think it would come down to whichever one has your better color match, that's the one I would go with. So there you have it, and there it is, in the battle of the CC creams. They both came out on top. I would recommend both of them equally. So, if you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to ring that notification bell so that you are alerted to all of the Skincare Saturday videos I push out, which is every other Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Be sure to share this video with your family and friends. And as always, thanks for hanging out.